What is going on, guys, and thanks for joining me once again for another episode of my Manchester United career on FIFA 13. It's my 4th season and we're kicking things off with some Champions League action against Marseille, the French side, in our group stage. Here is the group stage and what it looks like at the moment. If we was able to pick up the win against Marseille, that would put us top by only 1 point, but it puts us in good stead of going through to the next round of the Champions League. This was my starting 11. I had ter Stegen, Lahm, Jones, Smalling, Nagatomo. Butner and Raphael were looking a bit tired, so I started Nagatomo and Lahm. We got Valencia, Eriksen, Welbeck, Cleverley, Bale, and up front was Lewandowski. You know, I'm so glad that I managed to sign Christian Eriksen. He has been absolutely wonderful for us over the past couple of seasons. I mean, look at his pace, how he ran all the way down that right wing. He crosses in the ball. Lewandowski unfortunately doesn't get the ball past the keeper. And then look at Marseille, that header then, it was looking as though it was going in. And then all of a sudden ter Stegen saves it. At half time it was 0-0. It was looking good though, some positive football, some good movement. And look at that, for a pass from Gareth Bale, picking out Lewandowski, but again Lewandowski failing to produce anything. I make a substitution, I take off Welbeck, Bale and Eriksen for Ozil, Ronaldo and Van Persie, bringing on 3 of our strongest players. Ronaldo, look at the pace on this lad, taking it down that right wing in the second half. As always, that's how I like to play. I like to play the game wide and then swinging across, hoping for something good. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, and it didn't work out in this game as the final score was 0-0. So that keeps us 2 points behind Marseille in the group stage, with only 1 game remaining in that group. Anyway, moving on to our next fixture, we return to the Barclays Premier League. It's Wolves versus Manchester United. We're going to the Molineux. Oh, I do love playing away. And I was going to sim this game. There is my starting 11. I've got Rooney, Welbeck, Bale, Ozil, Powell. Powell had to come in because Eriksen was looking tired after that game against Marseille. Got Nani on the right there as well. Butner, Smalling, Jones, Raphael and ter Stegen. And Phil Jones has been absolutely sensational, as you will see in some of the upcoming videos, because as I said in the past video or two, I just sat down one day and played a ton of games and recorded it as well. So I've just got to sit down and edit that. Wayne Rooney gets a goal, open up the scoring, making it 1-0 to United. Nick Powell gets himself injured. I should probably stop simming games because something is always bound to happen to one of my players. They get a red card as well. Griffiths gets a goal, making it 1-1, and that is the final score as well. So we just walk away with 1 point when really we should be walking away with 3. Seeing that Nick Powell went off injured, I was hoping it wasn't going to be for many months. So we see the email from the physiotherapist, and he said that Nick was only going to be out for 7 days, which is a whole week, with a pulled groin, so it wasn't too bad. Moving on to our next fixture was against Huddersfield in the FA Cup, and we could have used Nick Powell for this fixture as well. So he will be good that he's missing out on this fixture, because fixtures like this against Huddersfield is always a time for the young stars to come out and shine. There is my starting 11. ter Stegen, we got Phil Jones, Wooten, Brown, Menanga, Nani, Eriksen, Taylor, Fletcher, Bale, Welbeck and Robin Van Persie up front. Look at Van Persie's pass, picking out Nani. Surely it's going to be 1-0 to United. Here's one-on-one with the keeper, and what do? I go to chip the keeper. I think that's a facepalm right there, because I was anticipating the goalkeeper coming out and tackling me for the ball. But anyway, we have to move on and keep attacking Huddersfield. Gareth Bale with a bit of skill, and Nani as well. I'm trying my best to work on that with the L2 button and the right trigger. Nani goes down in the box, is brought down with a bit of shirt tugging. The referee brandishes Dixon with a yellow card. I was really surprised that that wasn't a penalty. I was expecting the referee to come running into the box, arms outstretched, saying that's a penalty. But no, we just get a corner from it. Van Persie steps up to take, swings it in. And who needs a penalty when you can score a great set piece like that? Reece Brown making Huddersfield pay in the 30th minute, putting United 1-0 up. So that goal puts us in good stead of picking up the win here and also going through to the next round of the FA Cup. In the second half, Nani picks out Taylor Fletcher, who's making a run down the right wing, and Dixon again, more shirt tugging. This time the referee has no sympathy. He's already warned him, and this time he gives him a second yellow and turns that into a red. Dixon gets sent off in the 64th minute. Just foolish play. I make 3 subs here. Nani, Welbeck and Van Persie off for Chenoweth, Lewandowski and Valencia. Looking to strengthen our lead because we don't want Huddersfield getting another goal and drawing level and turning this game into a replay. But fortunately for us, we do walk away with the win, but only 1-0. I was kind of disappointed by the result, but a win's a win, I suppose. And look at this, Mark Taylor-Fletcher is loving his football. He loves playing at Manchester United, and he's only 16, and he's already stepped up to the big time. Absolutely amazing player. And straight after that news article, he comes to me and he's really appreciative of the opportunity that he's getting. Philip Lahm, I must admit that I haven't really been giving him much of a chance because it's just been Rafael. And he wants to be sold in the next transfer window, which is coming up very soon because we are still in December. Butner comes to me, we spoke earlier about the wage. Here's that glitch again. So I go straight over to the contracts, go down to Butner, and it's saying contract offer accepted. But he wants more. I do try to offer him more, but for some reason it's saying you've already offered him a contract, so I think that's a glitch. Here is the Capital One Cup tournament tree. We have been drawn against Chelsea in the semi-finals, and the first fixture will be played at Old Trafford, whereas Man City play West Brom. So I think Man City is going to be going through to the final there. Our next fixture in the Barclays Premier League is a derby game. It's Manchester United versus Liverpool at Old Trafford. And it's a game we definitely need to win. As I keep saying, it's always a game that we need to win because it's so tight at the moment at the top of the league. Chelsea, as you can see there, we're just 1 point behind them, whereas Liverpool are just 2 points behind us. So if they was to pick up the win here, they draw level, and that's not what we need. We need to pull away from Liverpool as much as possible, because having another team in the equation going for that Premier League title, it just becomes increasingly harder. As the game kicks off, Liverpool were in good stead of opening up the score, and ter Stegen unable to hold on to that shot from Suarez, and I was so lucky to actually get the ball out of the area because the ball actually landed it down his feet and he was just unable to hold on to it. Valencia picks out Eriksen, who takes the ball into the box. What a wonderful cross. Was lucky for the diving header there of Lewandowski. Liverpool, though, they seem to be having the same trouble defending here. They let the ball fall to Ronaldo's feet, and that's a bad move because you just know whenever he gets the ball at his feet, he's going to convert it into something dangerous. And he did here in the 24th minute. He made it 1-0 to Manchester United, and what a goal as well. He just powers that past Reina. So after some scrappy football and some dodgy defending from both sides, we go in at half-time 1-0 up against Liverpool. Come the second half, Valencia takes a page out of Ronaldo's book with a chop onto the outside. Finds Lewandowski, but the Liverpool defence, they just close him down so quickly. Ronaldo goes for the follow-up there. Reina saves it with ease. We eventually get the ball back into the Liverpool box, and Ronaldo picks out Eriksen, who just taps the ball into the back of the net. I mean, Daniel Agger, he was just standing there when he should be putting Eriksen under a lot of pressure and forcing him off the ball, and especially forcing him off his right foot. And Reina as well, what was he doing? Oh god. I mean, he dived as soon as the ball passed him. What is going on with that? Hopefully they change that for FIFA 14. Eriksen and Lewandowski go off for Van Persie and Tom Cleverley. Valencia was putting in a man of the match performance, and look at that for a half volley. Reina making up for that second goal that he let in. And look at this from Bender. Oh, so close. I really thought when that happened, I really thought that was going into the bottom corner and they was going to get a goal. But even if they had got it, it wouldn't have made a difference to the final score, as we walk away with those 3 points and we pull away from Liverpool in the Premier League. After that game against Liverpool, I couldn't agree more with this news article. Super Cristiano Ronaldo in form. He really has been on such a superb run of form recently. Whether it's assisting with a goal or scoring a goal, he's just a danger to other teams. He's such a threat, and everyone should fear him. But I mean, it's great having him on my team on FIFA 13, and I hope in real life that he gets on a plane, comes back home where he belongs, and I'm also hoping that that news about Nike cutting a deal with United to bring him back to Old Trafford wasn't just speculation, and that they will make it their #1 priority in the summer. So moving on, here is our group stage in the Champions League. We only have one game left, which is against FC Ball. That's coming up next. But it's definitely a game we need to win. It's squeaky bum time in the group stage because, as you saw at the start of this video, we drew 0-0 with Marseille, which kept us 2 points behind them. And look at FC Ball there, they're just a point behind us. So if they was to pick up the win, we would go third, and that would put us into the UEFA Cup, which I don't want happening because I want to go through to the final of the Champions League, and I also want to win it, seeing that this is my final season on FIFA 13 with United. So this was it, a really big game against FC Bâle at Old Trafford. That was our only advantage really, having the fans behind us, the best fans in the world in my opinion. Here was my starting 11: Ter Stegen in goal, Raphael, Hummels, Smalling, Button and Nani cleverly, Ozil, Ronaldo, Welbeck and Wayne Rooney. Really strong side. Dropped Lewandowski off to the bench, seeing that he's had a few poor performances as of late. Into the game, Ozil has the ball, plays around with the defenders here, picks out Nani. What a wonderful cross and what a great half volley. It was just a shame it didn't end up into the bottom corner there. And then Zua for FC Bâle with a blow to the heart of Manchester United's hopes. Makes it 1-0 in the 12th minute. It was a wonderfully timed pass to Zua, who just peeled away from the defenders, took it into the box and passed it underneath the arm of Ter Stegen as the ball bounced off the post and went in across the line. We have been to the brink and back though. Ronaldo with a wonderfully timed shot, hits the crossbar. Unfortunately, didn't get a goal there. We go in half-time, 1-0 down to FC Bâle. We make a sub, Nani and Welbeck off of Van Persie and Lewandowski. And that meant time to turn those chances into goals. Lewandowski takes the ball down the left wing, runs it into the box and crosses it in, finding the head of Wayne Rooney, who gets Manchester United out of jail and draws us level with FC Bâle in the 67th minute. So the thing with Wayne Rooney, he likes to keep quiet from time to time, but he sure as hell makes everyone know about it when he scores a goal. And that wasn't the end of Rooney scoring goals. He takes the ball into the box, turns it onto his right foot, and he hammers it into the top corner on the 90th minute as well. What a time to score. United have done it before and we've sure as hell going to do it again. And that puts us in the lead against FC Bâle 2-1. And that was the final score, which meant that Manchester United was going through to the knockout stages of the Champions League. Really though, we should have won our group a couple of games ago, but as you can see here with our final group stage, after playing that game against FC Bâle, Marseille lost their game against Bayer Leverkusen, and so that meant that we won our group stage in the end. So it's all good at the end of the day, and that's the end of this video guys. Hope you've enjoyed, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.